Boy, it has been such an active week, so much rainfall. We're grateful that it's quiet today.
Thank goodness that it's quieting down because it has been so active every single day. And I think folks are going to be excited to know Saturday looking dry as well. But look at what we've seen over the last week. Rainfall accumulations down in Angleton, nearly 5 inches, 2.5 inches here in Houston, over 4 inches out in Tomball. As for what fell today, well, if you saw rainfall, you saw quite a bit. Areas south of I-10, El Campo, over an inch of rain. You'll notice just south of Liberty, that's where we saw a quick 2 inches of rain showers. So across the board, it's been a wet week. As we look ahead to Sunday, once again, we're tracking another chance for showers and storms. In fact, a severe weather risk issued for the entire Texas Triangle, Houston to Dallas and Austin, a low severe weather threat. That's a level 1 on a scale of 5, but still something to take seriously. Primary concern is going to be damaging wind, but we can't rule out some small hail as well. Let me walk you through what we're tracking. You can see this is the front system that brought with it the storms this morning. As we go into Saturday, this high pressure system, that's going to drop in and keep us dry. In fact, Saturday plans, no problem. I think we're going to be starting off our Saturday with some cloud cover, but as we head into the afternoon, cloud cover is going to be decreasing. We're going to start to enjoy plenty of sunshine. Now into Sunday, we'll start to see that flow return from the Gulf. This is going to allow the possibility of pop-up streamer showers. I'm not expecting any of these to be severe by 1 o'clock on Sunday. The severe weather threat is coming in the evening with storms diving in from the north, likely going to reach our far northern counties by 5 p.m., passing through the Houston metro by 8 p.m., and then approaching the coast closer to 10 o'clock. So your timeline for storms on Sunday looks to be closer to sunset. As for right now, a live look outside, we've got puffy cumulus clouds. Looks like a little bit of blue skies coming out for our Friday evening. Temperatures are warm. Radar is dry. And we do have the possibility of still seeing an isolated storm or two pop up this evening. Our models continue to want to show some storms by 7 p.m. And if you do get a thunderstorm, it can be quite loud. We're talking heavy downpours and frequent lightning strikes, but nothing widespread. Otherwise, it is warm and humid. Currently 88 in Tomball. Factor in the humidity, feeling like the mid-90s. Taking the dog on an extra long dog walk on a Friday. Temperatures 82 by 8 o'clock. And that extended forecast is going to show you overnight low temperatures tonight dropping to the lower 70s, 72 degrees. As we get towards Sunday, that is the first day of June. And it's going to feel like June. Our overnight low temperatures close to 80 degrees every morning. Afternoons making it into the mid-90s. And of course, Andy, I have to say our hurricane and flood survival guide is next Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll let you know everything you need to know ahead of the tropical season. So important to stay weather aware and get your emergency plan ready. Better to prepare. Caroline, thank you. Coming up, a new Harvard study to be, as they said, above normal in terms of activity this season. Yes, absolutely. In fact, by all accounts, we are anticipating this to be a very busy Atlantic hurricane season. NOAA released their hurricane outlook just a few weeks ago, and you can see they're predicting 13 to 19 named storms, of which 6 to 10 would be hurricanes. Of those, 3 to 5 would be major storms. That's above the average. In fact, if you break it all down, this is saying there's a 60% chance that this is going to be an above normal season. If you're thinking below normal, well, really slim chance there, only a 10% chance. So make sure you're informed, get ready for the season. Always good to have your hurricane preparedness kit already made. As for tonight, though, no need to worry about any sort of tropical trouble. We've got high clouds outside over the Southwest Freeway. Thankfully, we have been drying out. As we look at the radar, not tracking anything, but Future Track does show the possibility of a few pop-ups as we head into the overnight hours. You can tell by 7 o'clock, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm or two. If we see these thunderstorms, it can feel a bit intense. We're talking a heavy downpour, frequent lightning strikes, but nothing widespread and nothing severe is expected. These storms will start to taper down once we get towards 9 p.m. As for those temperatures, well, It is the end of May after all. Temperatures currently sitting in the mid to upper 80s, 87 here in Houston, 88 in Sugar Land for our friends out in Brenham, 82 degrees. So a warm start to what's going to be a rather toasty evening. By 8 o'clock, 82 degrees, partly cloudy skies, a dry start to what's going to be a really nice Saturday. Andy, though, we are still tracking some strong storm chances for Sunday, but I'll break down that full weekend forecast coming up.
Caroline, thank you. Authorities in Reynosa, Mexico have discovered the bodies of... All right, about to close out the month of May and start a new one. Starting
a new month, and this is an important month. This is the start of summer for a lot of folks, but it's also the start of hurricane season.
Sunday,
the countdown is on. Take a look. We've got 2 days until the start of hurricane season. That is hurricane season in the Atlantic Basin. And I'll tell you what, the Atlantic Basin has been heating up. This is a look at water temperatures across the Gulf. We only need temperatures in the upper 70s to support tropical development. And we're already seeing numbers in the lower 80s. Just south of Cuba, 83 degrees. And this is the end of May. As we go through summer, these temperatures are going to increase. And because of this, they are expecting a more likely active season as we go through the summertime. Tropical weather outlook over the next 7 days. Thankfully, not forecasting any tropical development, likely because of Saharan dust. But that's just in the Atlantic Basin. If you're heading to Mexico, you want to listen to this forecast. We're tracking Tropical Storm Alvin off the coast of Acapulco. This is currently producing 50-mile-per-hour winds. As it makes its way towards the north-northwest, it's going to be decreasing in strength as it moves into slightly cooler water. But unfortunately, it still is going to bring some heavy downpours to the Cabo area as we look ahead towards the end of the weekend on Sunday. So if you're heading to Cabo, definitely pack the rain gear. As for right now here in Houston, not dealing with any showers or storms, but we are tracking the possibility of an isolated pop-up thunderstorm or two this evening. If you take a look at the future track, you can see by 7 o'clock, perhaps a thunderstorm is possible. Nothing widespread, nothing severe. Do not cancel your plans. But if you do get caught in a thunderstorm, it can be rather intense. Frequent lightning strikes, heavy downpours, not out of the question either. Now, all of these storms have been associated with this cold front that's been pushing through. Not going to bring cooler air, but behind it, we do have a high pressure system, and that's going to start drying us out and actually lead to a pretty spectacular Saturday. Take a look at this. Starting off our Saturday morning, we're going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies. As that high pressure drops in, that's going to actually clear out the cloud cover. So by Saturday afternoon, plenty of sunshine. Really, this would be a perfect pool day. Enjoy the pool on Saturday, because as we get into Sunday, we're going to be tracking first the possibility of some streamer showers coming from the Gulf. And then as we go Sunday evening, storms diving in from the north by 8 p.m., impacting us here in the Houston area, and then continuing off towards the coast. So that extended forecast Saturday looks spectacular. Sunday, you will see a start of rain chances and thunderstorms in the late afternoon. Some of those storms could be strong to severe, so make sure you keep a close eye on that radar. And then through the upcoming week, Andy, we've got rain chances every day, but thankfully nothing quite as intense or widespread as what we've seen this week.
And hopefully nothing severe.
Yes.
Caroline, thank you. With the summer